I made a homemade shotgun, and I'm hoping that people find it interesting. I was really, really relieved not to be badly injured. I
How'd you
S
make it?
fire didn't involve your hand right next to the shell.
Yeah, you take a couple
Oh
pieces
no,
of pipe, they
Jesus!
slide over each other. There's an end cap. I took a bolt and used a grinder to like sharpen it so it would pierce the shotgun shell, and then I slide it, and unbeknownst to me, the back of it like shoots the fuck away. And dude, I can't aim at all with it. I'm missing a target
Laser,
that I
laser.
You need a laser on it?
Of course, you need a laser on. That'd be
Dude,
badass.
I shoot it, and there's a puff of smoke on the backstop, and I'm like, fuck, like, shit. I hope everything hit the backstop, and I shoot it again. This time, being more careful to hit my target, and I'm carefully inspecting the target, like looking for bullet holes, of which there are none. I eventually get like 5 feet away from it. I angle it down so it doesn't like ricochet at me, and blasted a big like, dude. I was so happy to hit the target because that meant I get to stop risking my life with this fucking homemade shotgun. And
So now does it just go to the garage until
I don't know what I'm
guess,
gonna do with it. I could melt it.
the
I don't
perch.
like. I never want to use it again. I have a real shotgun. I was tempted to shoot it with a real shotgun, and like then I would just get out of the situation of having to shoot this dangerous piece of shit. But it's like every so often they talk about like 3D printed guns, and they talk about like the Liberator and like other like guns and it's like you can make a gun from parts at Home Depot. So I did, and I don't know. I think it's kind of neat. I've been thinking about doing it for over a year.
I would like to see that used in like a zombie movie. I would like to see someone make one of those, and they're like walking up to the zombies, and they're just like, boom! It's just like doing a punch, and then the quick reload, like fucking this thing, man, boom! Like it's a slam fire weapon. Oh, you know what?
I hope
might
they
be
do it
cool?
realistically though, so that he misses the first shot badly and then is killed.
I just came up with a good idea. Here's what you do. You make it so that it's got like 8 fucking barrels, and it's like a punch to fire it.
Ooh, that is a
like a
upgrade.
menorah, like just like boom.
That is a neat upgrade, dude. Like that's the FPS
well
Russia
take it
version
apart.
of this. Like, you know, the proof of concept, you shoot it, and then you shoot 8 of them, and it would just.
I got to do some. I got to call my guy at the ATF and ask about that, because the first thing I'm thinking is like there's a thing about one trigger pull creating one bullet. That if you go beyond that, all of a sudden it's a machine gun. That's why those guns that.
Those too.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that it's important to know what it's actually classified as. Like you need to classify it correctly. I need to know if it's an AOW or it's a destructive device or if it's a machine gun. Like it needs to be one of those, and it needs to be the right one.
The Demolition Ranch guy, he got. I guess it's a quad-barreled shotgun, right? Is that what you have? The quad-barreled shotgun?
I think he mounted like multiple shotguns together.
Yeah, and I think he took a couple of Remington 870s and just put them on his quad-barreled. Or I might be a little mixed up, but he made a crazy contraption. I don't know if it's still legal or not.
There were a lot of, it was still, there were a lot of barrels, and it had to weigh
that was
40 pounds.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
But yeah, that's cool you made that gun. I've never made one of those before.
That surprises me. I feel like you would have done that as like a 18-year-old or something, just when you're.
But why?
You made a potato gun.
Oh, no, that's different though. You can shoot that potato gun in your backyard. It's not a weapon. It's not a firearm. You can do things with it that would be unsafe to do with a firearm. I feel comfortable shooting.
You can shoot a shotgun in your backyard. I've got video to prove it.
Yeah, sure. You can. Not in my current backyard, I don't think. Did I?
I don't know. I was saying I did.
I might have with my silencer on before, but I don't usually shoot here. Anyway, I guess that's it for that topic. Yeah, no, I never made one of those because, like, I just didn't. I don't know. I've always had like real shotguns. Oh, and then there is the fear, like what he talked about, of when you slam those things together, your right hand is wrapped around the shotgun shell. So if the pipe bursts, it's going to take your right hand off. So like, I really need
double
this
thick
guy.
in that area. right? Because there's the pipe, and then there's the pipe around it that has the end cap. So I didn't really think that would burst. But what it did do is shoot out the back, and I didn't see that coming. So thankfully, I was holding it out the side, like kind of like a pool stick, as opposed to in front of me, because that would have got me good.
Seems like a very high risk, low reward.
Next thing you should make.
Oh, you don't
How'd you lose your
understand.
fingers? That would be the worst how did I lose my hand or fingers story ever, because no one would be like, oh, how'd you lose your hand? Well, I was in Afghanistan. And it's like, oh, thank you for your service. Like, how'd you lose your hand? Well, I tried to finagle a gun together for a vlog and got a little overambitious. I was like, God, this has got to be up in 3 hours.
Have you not seen
so
the
I
views on
slammed
my
it.
vlogs? There are 20s of dollars at stake.
Enough for you to replace your hand with one of those like grappling hook things, that, like those gauntlets where
Like
you
a
pull each finger and it like closes the hand.
Not
out of you,
even,
so to speak.
dude. Next
No, you have a
vlog,
pirate
make a
hook.
fake hand for Woody out in the stable, trying to hack some shit together.
Go fund me for my new hand. I can't even masturbate the way I like anymore. Really throwing me off kilter.